It's Monday. It's Monday. Are you ready? 'Cause it's Monday. All right, let's make sure. Let's make sure y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, give me a big blue thumb. I always like those thumbs just to know I'm not talking into the ether. Energy on deck. Let's go. Monday. Woo! So, have you ever felt stuck in a rut with no sense of direction or purpose? Maybe that's something you're feeling right now. Maybe you're kind of so caught up in, I've heard it called Maycember. Maybe you're so caught up in May that you're not able to really feel what your purpose is. Has anybody ever felt like that? Are you tired of feeling stuck in life? Are you unsure of where you're going or how to get there? Guys, this is a safe space. You don't need to comment if it's you. Just know I've got you. Do you find yourself waiting for the perfect time to start making changes, even though deep down you know that time will never come? Yeah? This is precisely where I was a few years ago. And I know we've shared this story a few times. But today, I want to share with you the four very simple questions that completely transformed everything for me. And we've been able to use these same four questions. Sometimes I use them daily. I honestly use these questions daily. So I want to share them with you. I use them with my specific one-on-one clients often. This is my gift to you today. I want to share with you the four questions that took me from rock bottom to rock star and freaking catapulted me. So, as always, if you are watching live, type live in the comments. If you're watching this on a replay, go ahead and type out replay. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Yeah, I know we've got some peeps from across this beautiful, great nation of ours. Michelle, how's Illinois? Um, I want to share with you a story. So a few years ago, I was at a very low point of my life. I was stuck in a dead-end job. Ah, but Jen, weren't you the owner? Yeah. I was stuck in a job that I hated. I had no sense of direction or purpose in my personal life. Every day felt like a struggle. If you tuned into today's podcast release, Matt and I got really, really vulnerable and shared just how low that point of our life was for years. And I was just getting more and more frustrated with the lack of progress. And it's so funny because I was the owner, I was the CEO. And many of you watched that journey, not knowing my inner struggles, my demons. Maybe you were assuming I loved my role as a business owner. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my role as a coach, but that was a pivotal time in my life. But it was once I began working with our mentor, just kind of uncovering some deep mindset work and some limiting beliefs that I had, that I realized I needed to make a change. And it wasn't my job, it was my mindset. And it wasn't a rah-rah session. I've had this sign for 8 years. There's a reason I keep it, and it's just to remind me how far I've come with that mindset piece. I was great at encouraging others. I could not get out of my own way. And I realized that I had to take a really hard look at myself and identify the things that was holding me back. At the core of it, it was me. I was my own worst enemy. I could not get out of my own way. And as I started working on my mindset and started working on my goals, writing my goals daily, If you are a one-on-one client with me, you know I have you write your goals daily. And at some point you're like, Jen, why? There's a reason. I want to stretch your brain as far as it'll go, not just 6 to 8 months in the future. But I started writing my goals daily and I started working on that self-talk. And even though it was not easy, I will tell you, my friends, my life has never been better. And now I want you to know that it's possible to turn yourself around at this point today, no matter how lost or hopeless you might feel. By taking action and working towards these goals and using these 4 steps that I'm about to share with you, you can transform your life too, quickly. Yeah? It literally starts with consistency on that mindset work and loving yourself inside and out. So I want to share with you the 4 steps, the 4 decisions, the 4 questions that took me from rock bottom to rock star. Now, if you work with me one-on-one, you know I love my questions. I've met with you a couple of you today even, and my questions are not meant to stump you. They're not meant to disable or disarm you. They're meant to bypass your logic so that I can get past whatever decisions you've made and get to your subconscious and get to what you truly want, what you truly desire. Because sometimes you might even be lying to yourself. Teaching point number 1. What's the problem? What's the real problem? I'm going to put this bang down because it looks like I have a problem. What's the problem? Define it. Describe it. What is the purpose of this problem? That's an even better question. You know I love my questions. What is the purpose of this problem? You can unleash your full potential by identifying and overcoming any limiting beliefs or mindset blocks that are holding you back from greatness. For me, this was a deep-rooted belief that I was not smart enough. I've shared that many times. Chicago, I love it. Michelle, say hello to Chicago for me. I had decided I was not smart enough. I was getting in my own way. I was holding myself back. Decision number 2. Question number 2. When did you decide that? That's a hard question for me to answer. And it was something I had to get very quiet with. And there's a reason that I use these 4 questions on a daily basis, because I may find a new negative situation or feedback that I need to roll through these questions with. I do it with speed now. When did I decide that I wasn't smart enough? Once I identified the belief, I was able to get into my subconscious as to when I decided that. By setting ambitious, not realistic, ambitious, by setting ambitious, inspiring goals that align with your passions, your values, and your purpose, you may have resistance. There's a reason. I want goals 20 years in the future. I don't care what you're doing in December. I want to know past that. I want to know why it's so uncomfortable for you to think about what you want 5 years from now. What's the problem? What do you feel? When did you decide that? Number 3, question 3. What can I learn from this? There may be multiple learnings. It could be as simple as unraveling that belief. What did I need to learn? What did I need to question to dismantle that belief? I'm not smart enough. According to who? Oh, I don't know. Okay, when did you decide you weren't smart enough? Those questions alone, I'm like, oh, well, I guess I am smart enough. Got this degree, got these certifications, got all these results for clients. Maybe I am smart enough. And so the proof was in the pudding. What do I need to learn from this resistance? by taking time to find the learnings. This is why we do Victory Hour every single day. We are seeking that resistance so we can find the learnings to speed up progress. I was able to remove the emotion from the process and take massive, decisive action with unwavering focus and unwavering commitment. I get hell bent on goals, you guys. You all know this about me. The minute you can remove emotion and just learn the learnings, rocket fuel. Be willing to sit with the learnings without fear, without emotion. The minute you can remove the emotion from the outcome, holy hell, you guys, this is $1,000,000 training right here. I hope you're taking notes. Question number 4, what do I want instead? What do you want to replace with that disbelief? I want success. Pure and simple. The minute I could actually define that actually I am smart enough. And I've helped hundreds of people get the body they dream of. What do I want instead? I want success. I want to help 1,000 people. I want to help 100,000 people. That's a goal that makes me all tingly inside. Yeah? Embrace the power of possibility and the mindset of abundance. The universe will conspire in your favor. Don't wait for some external force or some condition to give you the green light. You create your own opportunities. You are the captain of your own destiny. There are no victims in here. Life does not happen to us, it happens for us. And remember, deciding what you want instead can also accelerate the learning curve and propel you into massive action. Do I want to sit here and worry about not being smart enough, or do I just want to remove that and get the hell to work? This has been way more fun, I'm going to be honest. I've helped so many people once I removed that belief. I got out of my own way. These 4 questions, these 4 keys are exactly why my 16-week programming works every time. We work on these questions. But Jen, don't you do fat loss? I do. I sure do. I'm pretty good at it too. So if you're ready to unlock your true potential and start sculpting the body and the life you know you're ready for, you know you deserve, let's connect. Now, if you'd like more details on the program, I want you to drop hell yeah in the comments. Let me know how I can help you. So I want to open up for questions. See if you guys have any questions here. I'm going to turn this back onto my screen. No questions so far. All good. All good. Now, you know, when you tune in to the very end, there's always a bonus with me. There's always a bonus. So I know I gave a little teaser in the description. If you want that, drop the fist bump emoji. But if you drop word, like word, into the comments section, if you want to schedule a free consultation with me, there is no obligation here. We'll go through everything. Yes, everything, top to bottom. It's absolutely free. I want to know what you're doing, what you're struggling with. How can I be of service? Yeah, it's absolutely free. See how much we can simplify your world. Guys, with that, I can't wait to connect. I hope you use these 4 questions to completely transform your life. We'll talk next time.